Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cooking with Timoy. Nice to have you here. Today, we're about to make some brown stew chicken with boiled green bananas, boiled corn, pumpkin, and some white yam. This is gonna be a Jamaican or Caribbean style cuisine, so stay tuned. Some Jamaican pumpkin. Very rich. About to wash it up, clean it up with some vinegar. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna wash it and get it nice and clean. And we wash all the veggies, all the starchy food is already washed. Just pop these corns in the hot water, get it boiling. And when it's done, about 15 minutes, you take it out, let it cool down for a little bit. Remind you, I boiled these in regular water, didn't put any salt in it, so now I'm adding some black pepper to it, some garlic salt, and a little bit of olive oil. There we go. That's just about right. And you shake it up a little bit. Shake it, shake it, shake it up. We pour the pumpkin in the hot water. We're doing it the same way as I did the corn. We're just gonna put it in natural, regular water. Let it boil. Then when that's done, about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, pumpkins are pretty quick when you're cooking it. So it's done now. Yep, nice and soft and ready to be removed. Then I always pour some seasoning on it. Garlic, salt again, a little seasoned salt. And I'll pour some olive oil on it as well. There we go. Now it's time for the green bananas. Gonna cut these up. We normally boil them in the skin. That's a new way that I learned over the years. I used to normally peel them out the skin, but to be honest with you, sometimes it could be a little difficult. So I found this out when I was going to New York and I used to stay by my dad. My dad would always cook it that way. I was like, oh, okay. So you just slice it at the front and one at the back. And when you boil it, then you take it out the pot and it's very easy to remove the skin that way. And I think when you cook it that way too, like it preserves a lot of the nutrients because a lot of it is in the skin. So I think it's maybe a much more healthier way to make your bananas. So now I'm adding some more water to it because the pot didn't have enough water in it. And you want to make sure that the water is at least enough to cover the bananas. I'm pouring some olive oil in there because of the skin. Sometimes it leaves back a very sticky and a very hard to clean surface. So once you put something in there like margarine or olive oil, coconut oil, anything along those lines, it's easier to clean the pot. So it's almost done. Now they're getting brown. Once the bananas get fully brown, where there's no green, then you can remove them. And the chicken is seasoned and ready. Almost. Still have a little bit more to go. But it's time for me to season this chicken and put it in the pot. And it's looking ready, smelling good, as always. The aroma in my homa. Also, the recipe to this seasoning is black pepper, paprika, seasoned salt, and I added some complete seasoning and chicken tenderizer, and a little bit of sazon. That was it, 1 pack. And then we season everything up. Oh, and garlic salt, can't forget it. Yep. So now I'm adding browning to it, and I'm gonna mix it all up. The browning is the reason why the chicken become brown stew, because that's what gives it the brown color. So when you hear them say brown stew, it's because of the browning why they call it brown stew. Okay, so that looks almost done to me. Alrighty, let's get it in the pot. The thing is looking beautiful. Very lovely. And it smells really good. Now it's time to put some olive oil in the pot. Make sure the pot is hot before you do it. You know. Let me stir this up a little bit just to get the oil all over the pot. Every angle. So put some chopped minced garlic. Let it saute for a little. Get them a little brown. And then you put some onions right in there afterwards. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up. Now it's time to add your chicken. Turn the stove down a little bit. It was on high heat. Yep, smelling real good, guys. I wish you guys were here just to smell the aroma in the kitchen. Now we're gonna put some thyme and some pimento seeds. I normally break the pimento seeds up before I put them in. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up. Shake them, shake them, and shake them. You know, so that way you can get that all nice and brown at the bottom. Cutting up some cilantro. Gotta make sure my stuff is flavorful, guys. I'm not eating it. All that good stuff. Yeah. The bananas are done. I'm about to turn the stove off. We're just gonna spin these chicken around. That way we get the cilantro and everything. Back and front, side to side. Shake them up, shake them up, shaking up. Yeah. Peel some carrots. Put them in there. I use 2 small carrots, not a whole lot, you know. This is like a 2 days meal. Because you guys already know that I'm going live on Sunday, so that's when we go down with it. We get down in the kitchen, yeah. And that's some green onions, or some scallion, as we would call it in the islands. Flip them around. So we're gonna pour some water on it. This is some of the chicken broth with some of the browning that was in the bowl when I was mixing it. Now we add some ketchup to it. The ketchup is what gives it that little sweetness to it. When you ever eat brown stew chicken, if you ever had brown stew chicken, you know, it has a little sweetness to it. Some people use brown sugar in it as well. Honestly, over the years, I stopped, and it's just as fine for me. And this is some white yam. We're about to pour some olive oil on it. Oh, yeah. Brown stew chicken is almost done. It's midway. I would say 30 to 45 minutes is a good enough time for you to cook and really get your chicken nice and Nice, juicy, and soft and falling off the bone. The white yam is done. Food is ready to serve. Bon appetit. It's time to eat, baby. Now we're about to share out a plate. And this is my plate, by the way. This is a light one. But it's a nice one. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that plate. And now it's time for the chicken, baby. No, I don't want that one. Let me get a nice fat piece. Let me get the thigh. Yeah, you know, thick thighs save life, guys. Yeah. And a drumstick. And put some gravy on it. Oh, man. Drippy. More gravy on it. Oh, la 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 la. So juicy. Yep. It's looking rich. Very rich. I can't wait to eat this, guys. Mouth watering. Oh, smells so good. Mm-hmm. Nicely seasoned. Ready and hot. Just came off the stove. Freshly made. Tasty. Delicious brown stew chicken with corn, white yam, carrots, you know what I'm saying, green bananas. Yeah, baby. And you can't forget the pumpkin. All right? So, as you know, guys, thanks for checking me out. It's always a pleasure. See you on the next one. Peace out.